Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, good evening. Today I want to talk about how to cope with anxiety by Olivia Ramos from Tedtalk video. Sometimes anxiety feel like a voice inside you, me and everyone telling me what might go wrong, points out every flaw, reminding me of every mistake. That unseen someone can be exhausting. Olivia Ramos, in her TikTok, how to cope with anxiety, described that voice and offers ways to quiet it. Listening to her, I realized something with anxiety. Intention. Anxiety is not about eliminating it. It is about learning how to live with it with more intention and kindness. Today, I want to share her course idea, how I relate to them, and how I try putting them into practice. Ramos frames anxiety not just as an occasional feeling, but as something that can interfere when the voice of criticism or fear become constant. She offers three practical ways to cope, often part as 3 ways to cope with anxiety. That start with being kinder to ourselves and others. Beyond that, in her wider work, she highlights strategies like strengthening self-control, setting boundaries, using the environment, nature, and giving our mind space, like via meditation or stillness, as way to support mental well-being. I have felt the inner voice, the voice of worry and what if many times. Sometimes it's prevent me from speaking up, from trying something new, from being present. What struck me about Ramos' talk is that kindness toward myself and others is not a soft add-on. It is foundational. Anxiety becomes worse when I judge myself harshly. If I can slow, soften, and allow myself space, I feel less tied to that voice. Also, her idea of environment and boundaries resonates. I have noticed when my surrounding is chaotic, screens, news, constant noise, my mind's anxiety grows. Giving physical space, turning off distractions, sleeping outside actually calms me more than I expect. Let me share what I tried based on these ideas. A few weeks ago, I had an exam coming up. My main race, like what if I fail, what if I look silly, asking questions, what if I disappoint people. That voice keep looping in my mind. Inspired by Ramos, I did 2 things. First, I practiced self-kindness. Whenever I got a harsh thoughts, I will pause and say something gentle to myself, like I'm doing my best, or it's okay to feel nervous. It did not make the anxiety vanish instantly, but it softened its intensity. Second, I set boundaries with information and social media. I decide I will check news or social media only once in the evening, not just before bed, so that I did not carry the weight of overwhelming input all day. That helped reduce mental clutter. Also, I made time to stay outside just 5 until 10 minutes to feel wind or sunlight, feel good the grass. Some days I change my phone background to natural skins to remind myself of calm. Over time, these small shifts have made deadline and stress feel more tolerable. Anxiety doesn't have to disappear for me to live well. Coping means building habits and boundaries that reduce its hold. Self-control is a muscle. The more I practice small acts of resisting unnecessary anxieties like scrolling. The better I can manage when stronger with calm. Kindness toward myself matters more than I used to think. When I reject harsh self-criticism, I can listen to my needs more clearly. Giving my mind space, so nature, stillness, pausing remind me I don't always have to be on. If you like me, sometimes feel that inner critic or the wake of anxious thought, then what I invite you to try first. When you hear that voice, pause and say something kind to yourself. Number 2, pick one boundary for your media input, maybe fever screen checks, limiting use. Number 3, step outside and notice nature, even less than 5 minutes. Let your mind breathe. You don't have to beat anxiety outright, but you can learn to stand beside it with more kindness, more strength, more gentle direction. Over time, that change a lot. I think that's all for me for this topic. If you want to add something, you can comment in my video. I think that's all for me. Bye bye.